OnePlus Open. I think OnePlus did an absolute bang up job with this phone. I love this phone. I don't think it's the best foldable phone of the year. I still think that the Z Fold 5 is for a couple of reasons. Now, yes, we know that they've got the super bright screen. You've got the better front screen experience on here. I don't think anybody can deny that. I mean, you look at this phone, like wide, big, normal phone experience, narrow experience. But I've talked about this in previous videos. Like the thing is with the Z Fold, they call the interior screen the main screen. And I think a lot of people miss out on that because they're like, oh, I just use the front screen all the time. This phone is made to be opened, just like the OnePlus Open is called the Open. I like how they call it the Open instead of the Fold. Like, fold means closed, right? It might fold open, it might fold closed, but open is very, you can't really misinterpret that. It means open up the phone. And the inside screen, I think is great. There's a lot of great things going on with this phone, and I think that OnePlus did a bang up job. I think they did a great job with the Hinge, which, let me turn the brightness down here because I'm old and I need lots of brightness. So the screen itself is fantastic, and I think that it's balanced well. I think that it has a great overall size. I think it's great for entertainment, and I think they did a lot of great things. That's a revolving theme here. Great, great, great. And I've seen so many videos where everybody is praising it. Best foldable, best foldable, best foldable. Well, I think that they did a good job. I think it's the most inspiring foldable this year. And I think that it really put Samsung on notice. But there's a couple of things for me that really take the Z Fold 5, just that extra edge over it. I still like the ergonomics better on the interior screen. I think that the dimensions on the inside screen are perfect for this phone. I think the front screen dimensions are better on the Open, but I think the interior screen is better on here. Also, I know I'm going to get some people in the comments, but this right here, the S Pen, and we've looked at the Google Pixel Fold, we looked at the OnePlus Open. If you're going to have a tablet experience, you need to have a tablet utensil. The OnePlus Open does not officially have a stylus. Yes, you can use the OnePlus, oh, it's not the OnePlus, the Oppo Find N2, Find N3, the pencil that they have, you can import it from China and you can use it with the OnePlus Open. So I'm not going to say you cannot use a stylus with it, because you can, but the OnePlus Open is not officially supporting it. They don't sell it. You have to get it imported. So some people will do that. I'm not willing to do that because, I mean, I'm just not going to pay $150 to order one for 6 weeks off of eBay to have it sent to my house. I'm sure there's some other way you can get it. I've checked, like, I think BuyDig or a couple other web places. They might have it. But Samsung, from the ground up, has been using and integrating the S Pen into their phone for years. Before this, it was with the Fold series, with the Note series, also with the Ultra series, S23, S22, blah, 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 all those things. So I think from a day-to-day perspective, when I'm using this, I use the S Pen all the time. It's nice that you can get the Samsung case with it. It goes right into the back of it, and it's really nice. It makes for such a great experience. And this has completely replaced the tablet for me. See, the OnePlus Open may or may not replace a tablet for me. This has replaced a tablet for me. So my biggest recommendation for OnePlus is that next year, please give us an officially supported S Pen, or rebrand that Oppo one and sell it here in the US where people can get a hold of it. 99 bucks. I think it'd be fair. Put it with the case. But this right here is what takes it up to the extra level. Also, you can have 4 windows open simultaneously on here. The shortcuts, the multitasking, OneUI 6. The level of support, I think the software updates are more reliable. And yeah, that's really it. A lot of it comes down to the software and the S Pen. Now, the software on the OnePlus is great. Of course, you can do like the panel shifting with the different screens where they kind of, you can slide them over the other one, basically have a third active window. But this one, you can have 4 open at the same time. Plus, a lot of people like this. I know a lot of people don't like this. So I'm going to say that, and some people know, oh, no, we don't like that. But some people, this is just, you get your notifications, you can do a nice one-handed reply. This is a good one-handed experience. You can reach basically from corner to corner, even with small hands like mine. Like, I don't have big hands. I'm 6 foot tall. For a dude, I got pretty small hands. So you can very easily use this one-handed. Plus, like I said, the Samsung support, I think, is better. I think whenever the OnePlus Open came out, a lot of people are like, well, what happens if it gets messed up? And you can get it fixed right here. You break it, I fix it with Samsung under their warranty. And of course, Samsung, I think, has got a pretty good reputation, or not, depending on how good of an experience you had with getting these things replaced. But I think from a software support level, from a hardware support level, and also when it comes to the S Pen and the multitasking, that's what I look for in a foldable. Now, The OnePlus Open, granted, is a little bit cheaper. At least it was at the time it came out. I mean, you can pick up a Z Fold 5 for $14.99 at Best Buy right now. I saw it as low as open box for like $11.50 last night and a $50 gift card. So I think availability is still better too. And I think a lot of people have a lot more trust in spending that much money on the name of Samsung. But that's not to discredit anything that OnePlus has done here. This is a fantastic phone. This is a near perfect foldable phone experience. If we could just get here in the States, like get our own, like our officially supported utensil, an S Pen, a stylus for this, that would take it up a big notch for me. And then it's just, as they have it around, as we know they've got better support, they're getting better with software stuff, their software their software warranty and all that stuff is better nowadays. But overall, I think they showed up Samsung in quite a few ways. Look at the camera modules on this. I mean, you're still using the S22 cameras on here. Look at this. This sucker is like, it's loaded for bear. And I said this in a video the other day. I don't know if it's a Southern expression, a Texan expression, or whatever, but like it's prepared for just about anything. And that's what it means. So there's a lot of stuff that they've done here. And I think if they can get the software a little bit better, I think if they can get the camera software a little bit better, then it's just going to take it up another notch for this phone. But this is like, this whole thing about this being the best, there's always only one best. So for me, I still think this is the best. If you don't care as much about the multitasking, the tablet aspect, not having an S Pen, I could certainly see somebody else saying, hey, this is the best. So this is just Adam J. Matlock saying, I think the Z Fold is better for X, Y, and Z. But I could see why somebody could make an argument for this. And there are a lot of people that say this is the best foldable phone of the year. I'm not telling you that you're necessarily wrong. It's just that's not my number one choice, but it's a very close number two choice. I mean, if you were to stratify this and go, okay, 100% is the best. And we say this is 100%. Now, of course, not saying 100% right. I'm just saying that number one, 100% of the vote. And then like this 98%. This is like right there. It is a hair. It is a skosh. It is a minute little bit of a difference that could easily be fixed between this year and next year to make this one like really take a big stride in front of this. I think that OnePlus has done a fantastic job of showing up and saying, look, we're here. We made a fantastic phone. It's got resounding positive criticism, and it has really put Samsung on notice, like, you need to change this a little bit. Like, this needs to be a little bit wider. We need an S Pen on the inside of it. We need S Pen support on the front screen. Like, there's some things, we need better cameras. Like, for $17.99, we need better cameras. Very, very competitive here. Like, sometimes the Z Fold is better. Sometimes the OnePlus is better. But, yeah, it's very, very close. So, I think that the OnePlus Open has done a phenomenal job. I mean, it's been a narrative changer. It's basically taken Samsung out of so many people's mouths and like, this is it. This is the best. This is the best. It's not a Chinese phone. It's not like we're talking about the Huawei phone. We're not talking about an Oppo phone, which this is based on the Oppo phone, but this is the US or global version. It's the OnePlus. We're not talking about Xiaomi. So a lot of times we're like, yeah, the best foldables are coming out of China. Like, well, now we've got this one here based off the Find N3, which is very good, which I have. It's not in my pocket. What is it? Ha, what do you know? It's in my pocket. I have both of them. And I have a video coming out about this, but yeah, it's based on this. This is the Chinese version, the global version, the Oppo Find N3. This is the OnePlus Open. As you can see, a lot of similarities. And I'm going to talk about this in a later video, but OnePlus really did a bang-up job with this phone. So, like, this one for me, still the best. This one is like, it finishes like half a second, behind the other one in like a mile run, right? So that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about that because, there's a lot of discussion going on about that. And yeah, both great phones. You can't go wrong with either one. And depending on what you prioritize, whether you think it's better for multitasking, whether you want it as a tablet replacement, whether you just want a big open screen media experience, there's a lot of positives, pros and cons for each. So that's all I got. Going to leave you with that one. If you have any questions or comments, please go down in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.